the Science Learning Gateway. I hope you people are doing great. So today in this tutorial we are going to discuss class 10 science chapter number 6 life processes. So in this chapter we are going to discuss some of the very important questions from this chapter which are going to help you during your half yearly exams. So let's discuss with the question answers of chapter number 6 life processes. See, the first of all, we will discuss the multiple choice question because according to CBSE board exam pattern, you will get questions from your MCQ also, and this MCQ question will also help you out to solve the other questions related to your short answer type questions or very short answer types question. Your concept will be clear through these questions. So let us start with the first question. If salivary amylase is lacking in saliva, which of the following event in the mouth cavity will be affected? Means in this question what they are asking that if salivary amylase enzyme is not present in the saliva in our mouth, then which of the following activities will not occur? अगर हमारे माउथ में salivary amylase enzyme नहीं रहेगा तो क्या इन 4 ऑप्शन में से कौन सा इवेंट नहीं होगा? So let's start with the options. The first one is proteins breaking down into amino acids. Second is starch breaking down into sugar. Third is fats breaking down into fatty acid and glycerol. And the last one is absorption of fats. So you all know, students, that what is the function of salivary amylase. Salivary amylase, what it will do? It will convert starch into sugar. We know that salivary amylase, which is present in our mouth, it converts starch into sugar. So if salivary amylase is not present in our mouth, then starch breaking into sugar will not occur in the mouth in our mouth. So this event will be affected if salivary amylase is not present. The second question. The inner lining of stomach is protected away by one of the following from hydrochloric acid. Choose the correct one. Means in this question they are asking that you know that in our stomach gastric glands are present. Those gastric glands secrete gastric juices. So 3 things will be secreted by this gastric gland. The first one is HCl, the second is the enzyme called pepsin, and the third is a protective layer called mucus. So so in our stomach, what protects the stomach? What protects the lining of the stomach from hydrochloric acid? So mucus will protect the lining of the stomach by the hydrochloric acid, because you know that hydrochlorous is very dangerous. It is very corrosive in nature. So our stomach will be protected because of your mucus. It protects the inner lining of the mucus from hydrochloric acid. So option number B is the correct answer. Now come to question number 3. Which part of the alimentary canal receives bile from the liver? You know that liver secretes bile juices. Right? Liver will secrete bile juice. So what is the function of this bile juice? The first function of bile juice is that it makes the medium alkaline. And second function is that it helps in the emulsification of fats. These are the 2 functions of bile juices which is secreted from liver. But which part of our alimentary canal will receive that bile juice? Stomach will receive, small intestine will receive, large intestine will receive, or esophagus will receive. Small intestine will receive the bile juice from the liver, because we all know that in the small intestine complete digestion of food will take place. So small intestine will receive the secretion of liver, that is bile juice. Now come to question number 4. A few drops of iodine solution were added to rice water. ठीक है, सपोज एक कंटेनर है, इसमें राइस वाटर है, फिर हमने उसमें क्या मिक्स किया? उसमें हमने मिक्स किया आयोडीन सॉल्यूशन. ठीक है, द सॉल्यूशन टर्न्ड ब्लू ब्लैक. कुछ टाइम के बाद हम लोगों ने देखा कि इस सॉल्यूशन का कलर ब्लू ब्लैक में चेंज हो गया. सो व्हाट डज दिस इंडिकेट? मीन्स व्हाट डज दैट राइस वाटर कंटेन्स? अगर सॉल्यूशन का कलर ब्लू ब्लैक में चेंज होता है तो राइस में क्या प्रेजेंट है? सो ऑब्वियसली राइस में स्टार्च प्रेजेंट है, बिकॉज वी नो दैट इफ द सब्सटेंस कलर विल बी चेंज इन टू ब्लू ब्लैक कलर बाई द एडिशन ऑफ आयोडीन, then in that substance starch is present, right? So in rice what is present? Starch is present. Now come to question number 5. In which part of alimentary canal food is finally digested? Okay, if you know the answer, give the answer in the comment box. In which part of the alimentary canal food is finally digested? In stomach, in mouth cavity, in large intestine, or in small intestine? Just a hint I am giving you that most of the digestion takes place where? First of all, the digestion will start in the mouth. After that, the second digestion will take place in the stomach. After that, again the food will go into the small intestine. In the small intestine, the digestion of fats, carbohydrates, proteins, everything will occur. After that, the undigested material will go into the large intestine. In the large intestine, water will be absorbed. So I think you have got the hint that in which part of the alimentary canal food is finally digested. So please give the answer in the comment box if you know the answer. Okay, now come to question number 6. Choose the correct function of pancreatic juice from the following. So what is the function of pancreatic juice and from where we get this pancreatic juice? Pancreatic juice, obviously we get it from the pancreas. Pancreas secrete pancreatic juice, and in this pancreatic juice pancreatic enzymes are present like trypsin and lipase. So what is the function of this pancreatic juice? Trypsin digests protein and lipase digest carbohydrates. No. Trypsin digests emulsified fats and lipase digests proteins. No, this is also wrong. Trypsin and proteins both will digest fat. No, this is also wrong. Trypsin digests proteins and lipase emulsified fats. Yes, this option is correct. Trypsin will digest the proteins and lipase it will digest emulsified fat. Emulsified fat means the fats which are broken down into small pieces. So lipase will digest fat into fatty acid and glycerol, and trypsin will digest proteins into amino acids. So this is the correct option. Now question number 7. When air is blown from mouth into a test tube containing lime water, सपोज एक टेस्ट ट्यूब है हमारे पास और इसमें क्या है, लाइम वाटर है, और किसी ने इसमें एयर ब्लो किया है माउथ से. सो विच एयर वी यूज टू एक्सेल आउट? वी इनहेल ऑक्सीजन गैस एंड वी एक्सेल आउट carbon dioxide gas. So if someone is exhaling that carbon dioxide gas in this test tube, the color of the lime water changes milky. So why does the color of lime water change milky? Why? Because of the presence of carbon dioxide. Because we know a test for carbon dioxide is that when we pass carbon dioxide through lime water, its color will change into milky because of the formation of calcium carbonate, which is insoluble in water. So the color of lime water will change because of carbon dioxide. Now come to the next question. During respiration, exchange of gases takes place in. So you know that in our respiration will take place because of our respiratory system. And which organ is responsible for respiration in our body? Lungs, right? So in the lungs, balloon-like structures are present which help in the exchange of gases, and we call them alveoli. So exchange of gases will take place in alveoli of lungs. Now come to question number 9. Oxygen liberated during photosynthesis comes from. You know that in the process of photosynthesis, in the product side we get glucose, water and oxygen. So that oxygen we get from where? We get from water, chlorophyll, carbon dioxide or glucose. We get that oxygen from water because we know that during the process of photosynthesis, splitting of water takes place to give us hydrogen and oxygen. So we get that oxygen from water. The internal energy reserves in autotroph means once the plant will prepare the food by the help of photosynthesis, it will be stored in the plant body in which form? So it will be stored in the plant body in the form of starch. But in animals and human beings, it is stored in the form of glycogen. Okay, so just remember that in plants, food is stored in the form of starch, and animals, it is stored in the form of glycogen. 11th question. Which is the first enzyme to mix with food in the digestive tract? We have to tell the name of the first enzyme which will mix with the food in our digestive system or digestive tract. So you know that digestion starts in the mouth, and in mouth which enzyme is present? Salivary amylase. And once we will eat the food, it will mix with the saliva containing the salivary amylase. The first enzyme which will mix with the food in the digestive system is amylase, or you can write salivary amylase. Now come to question number 12. So this is from here we will discuss the short answer question, and the first question is name the following. So see, 6 questions are asked and we have to give the names in one word, right? So first question is the process in plant that linked light energy with chemical energy. We have to write we have to write the name of one process in which light energy is converted into chemical energy in plant. So what is the name of that process? The name of that process is photosynthesis, because in photosynthesis we know that light energy is converted into chemical energy. Sunlight energy is captured first, and that sunlight energy is converted into chemical energy. Second question, the organism that can prepare their own food. So what we call to those organisms which can prepare their own food? We call them autotrophs. Autotrophs. Example, plants, because they can prepare their own food. Sixth question, C number. The cell organelle where photosynthesis occur. So do you know guys that where does photosynthesis occur? You all know that it will take place in the leaf. But in leaf also one cell organelle is present inside which the photosynthesis will occur. And the name of that cell organelle is chloroplast. Chloroplast. Now come to D number. Cell that surround a stomatal pore. So around the stomata which cells are present? Guard cells are present. Around the stomata guard cells are present. Organism that cannot prepare their own food. What do we call to organism which cannot prepare their own food? We call them heterotroph. We call them heterotrophs. An enzyme secreted from gastric glands in stomach that acts on protein. Means we have to write the name of one enzyme which is secreted from gastric glands present in the stomach, and that enzyme will be responsible for digestion of protein. So what is the name of that enzyme? The name of that enzyme is pepsin. It is present in the stomach and it helps in the digestion of protein. So these are the answers of this question. So if you write all the answer correctly, you will get 6 marks for it. Or you will get 3 marks for it, half marks for each question. Now come to question number 15 and 16. These are the last 2 questions from this tutorial. The 15th question is, what are the functions of gastric glands present in the walls of the stomach? So we have to write the function of what? We have to write the function of gastric glands, and these gastric glands are located in the walls of the stomach. So first of all we will write that gastric glands are present in the walls of the stomach which secrete gastric juices, and that gastric juices contain what? HCl, pepsin and mucus. Now we will write the function of HCl, pepsin and mucus. So let us first learn the definition of hydrochloric acid, that is HCl. So there are 2 functions of HCl. The first function of HCl is that HCl makes the medium acidic. Since it is acid, so it will provide acidic medium for the action of pepsin enzyme, because this pepsin enzyme, if it will not get acidic medium, it cannot act on the proteins, it cannot digest the protein. So first of all we have to make the medium acidic by the help of HCl so that the pepsin enzyme will act on that. And the second function of HCl is that it kills the bacteria present in the food. When we eat the food, sometimes in the food bacteria germs are present. So what HCl will do? It will kill those bacteria in our body. Next question, what is the function of pepsin? It helps in the digestion of proteins and breaks it into peptones. So proteins will be converted into peptones by the help of pepsin enzyme. Next is mucus. So what is the function of mucus? It protects the inner lining of the stomach from the harsh condition of HCl. We know that HCl is very dangerous, it is very corrosive in nature. So what mucus will do? It will protect our inner lining of stomach from the harsh condition of HCl. So these are the functions of the gastric gland present in the walls of the stomach. Now question number 60. Define excretion and write 2 vital functions of kidney. So what is excretion? It is a process of removal of nitrogenous waste from the body, right? What is excretion? It is a process of removing the nitrogenous waste like urea and uric acid from the body. And we have to also write the functions of kidney. There are many functions of kidney, but over here we have to give only 2 functions of kidney. The first function is that it removes nitrogenous waste like urea and uric acid from the blood in the form of what? In the form of urine. And second is that it removes excess water, and we call it as osmoregulation. Beside this, it maintains the pH level of the body also. So there are many other functions of kidney, but over here we have to give only the 2 functions. So I hope guys all the answers are clear to you. If you have any doubt, you can comment in the comment section, and if you want the question answers, important questions for any other subject, then do comment in the comment section. I will definitely come up with a new video for you all. So thank you for watching. If you're new to my channel, then please subscribe to it and share with your friends also, and if you like it, then please click on the like button. Thank you.